What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Airborne in the house, dropping you guys the latest and greatest cryptocurrency news and updates. Today is December 16th, 2022, and in today's video, we'll be talking about the cryptocurrency market. Is the bottom in? We'll be talking about Bitcoin. I got a lot of data and charts and technical analysis that points that we might be finally at that bottom. If you guys think that's interesting, stick around. I'll tell you all about it. All right, guys, hopefully you're all having a great day today. Great day, good night, whatever the heck part of the world you guys are in. Hopefully you guys are all doing good today. But before we begin, smash that thumbs up button on your way in. Consider subscribing if you aren't. And turn on those bell notifications so you get notified as soon as I upload a video. Easiest thing you guys can do. Again, easiest thing you guys can do to help support the channel. This is my passion. I do this for fun. I have another job that I do, but I try to pump these videos out, try to grind them out, and just try to document my crypto journey. And again, if you guys want to skip to whatever section you guys want to within this video, check the pinned comment down below where I do put timestamps, and within the video itself, you can also skip along that way if you guys prefer for your viewing pleasure. So let's just jump right into it. It's been a pretty crazy day today. Haven't really kept up that much, but I figured I'd pump out a video for you guys because the market has took a nice dump today. And let's just begin. So we are down about 5.12% today. Bitcoin's down about 4.3%. Looking at about $16.6 thousand Bitcoin. ETH is down about 7.57%, sitting about 1,173. We got BNB taking a massive dump with all the FUD and everything revolving around Binance, down about 12.77%, sitting at $228. XRP's down 6.6%. Doge is down 11%. Everything's down in double digits. Cardano down about 12.8%, sitting at 26 cents. Absolutely insane, guys. Absolutely insane. Let's see what gainers. Looks like we had some gainers. Not many, but some. We had Cryptix Finance up about 47.35%. Don't know what that is, but if you're holding on to it, you're doing good. Eunice said Leo. I've seen that on here, but I don't know exactly what it is. Up about 5.6%, and Rally up about 3.13%, sitting at just under a penny. But again, not much green today. Losers the last 24 hours. We got Filecoin down about 27%. Jupiter down about 22.48%. Don't know what that is. But I'm not even going to go through that because pretty much the entire crypto market has been down today. Today is December 16th, 2022. But you might see this video tomorrow, which is the 17th. But let's go over the 16th holidays. We got National Chocolate Covered Anything Day. It's Ugly Sweater Day. National Ugly Sweater Day. Man, I haven't gotten one this year. But yeah, National Ugly Sweater Day for you people. I know that a lot of people like to have parties and stuff. Barbie and Barney Backlash Day. Let's just forget about Barbie and Barney for a while. I don't know anything about that. Day reconciliation. And if you guys do watch this video on the 17th, I probably won't put out a video tomorrow. It's because it's back to work early and it is the weekend. But it's National Maple Syrup Day on the 17th. Canadian Maple Syrup Day as well. But it seems like that's pretty much it that we have going on for the national holidays for December 16th and the 17th. Crypto bubbles. Looking at the daily, see a red. Top 100, not too surprised there. And all my favorites all down. Man, double digits. All the altcoins took a huge dump today. Wow. Let's take a look at the past hour, though. Although the past hour, it seems like the market is recovering a little bit here. ICP's up 1.4, but basically my favorites, not so much. Fear and Greed Index, only down 1 point from the previous day, which is really surprising because we took such a massive downtrend today. Yesterday we were at a 29. Today we are now at a 28. Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. Famous Warren Buffett quote. People like to trade on the Fear and Greed Index. Not financial advice, but it's a nice little indicator that you guys can take and put in your back pocket and something to do when you guys trade. All right, so we have so much stuff going on. We got macroeconomics, geopolitical, all that type of stuff. Not just only technical analysis, which the majority of this video will be looking at some data, historical data, and analyzing that and whatnot. But just macro perspectively, like when you think about hitting the bottom of a bear market, it's like everything is down. Like The worst things that could possibly happen have happened. It's like literally everything has happened. Right now, the only thing that I can think of is what's going on right now is this Binance FUD and just the downfall of Binance. If that happens, we're going to be set back in the crypto space in a for a long time, in my opinion. But this happens every bear market. Again, I have gone through the last bear market, but I haven't been as heavily into it as I have been this last bear market. But yeah, what's going on right now kind of feels like we're at the bottom. Binance, stablecoins, FUDs everywhere. Media is calling crypto dead. All the media, news outlets, everyone's talking about crypto right now. People are losing their hope, and lots of them sold everything and quit. Social activity is zero. People are arguing in public. Yes, this is the real bear market. The bottom is close, or is it in already? I'm going to talk about that here in a second with some charts that I have pulled up. But I definitely feel like we're there. We got to be there. Like what? There's like my social media for crypto is just, there's no engagement. My videos are getting no engagement, no views, nothing, no matter what. So I definitely feel like we're there. So that's just something to think about. DXY, you guys follow me, you guys know the drill. When the DXY is up, that's when crypto and the traditional markets are down, and vice versa. Here in the daily, looks like the DXY did very, very well today. I'm not going to get too deep into this, but let's just take a look at the 4-hour chart right now. But again, the last day, on the 4-hour chart, we have been pumping on the DXY, so that's why the crypto and traditional markets have been down today. So, yeah, keep an eye on that. And here's a great tweet from trader Tardigrade, Bitcoin versus the DXY. So when the DXY is up, that's when Bitcoin is down in the traditional market. So kind of looking at this chart, it's very interesting. So you guys can see right now, when you take a look back to the 2014, 2015, this red area, when Bitcoin kind of topped out in 2014, that's when the DXY kind of went sideways a little bit, even though Bitcoin was on its downfall. But then it was pretty much going parabolic. When it went all the way to its parabolic peak, that's kind of when that was the Bitcoin bottom in 2015. You guys can see here. Fast forward to current day, we have the Bitcoin all-time high that we had here back in November 2021. But if you look at the DXY, we've pretty much been in an uptrend, just like we were back here in middle of 2014 or so. But whenever the DXY is on that parabolic uptrend and we kind of peaked out, you guys can see here, we potentially could have peaked out here back in, let's see, 27th of September. Just look what happened. We kind of went into this aqua box right here. We kind of went sideways. We kind of went sideways for a little bit. So who knows? We might have bottomed out, but we might trade sideways here for a little bit. Bitcoin. So DXY here peaked out. We traded sideways. Bitcoin kind of went sideways, but then check this green box. We pretty much were in an uptrend from 2016 all the way into the Bitcoin bull run of the end of 2017 where we peaked out. DXY kind of went sideways, kind of peaked out a little bit, but then was in a downtrend. And then we kind of ended that downtrend, peaked out. DXY went sideways, Bitcoin kind of went sideways, and then we bottomed out here for the DXY. That was kind of the summer of 2021 when Bitcoin hit that mini bear market that we had here, but parabolic uptrend, and Bitcoin went all the way down. So potentially right now we could see DXY kind of trade sideways, Bitcoin kind of trade sideways until, middle of 2023, according to this chart and this data analysis. But hey, we might have a nice parabolic uptrend from middle of 2023 all the way until maybe 2025, early 2025, kind of like this 2016, 2017 into the end of early 2018. I can't talk. So just kind of keep an eye on that one. I thought that was pretty interesting. Traditional stock market, obviously, since DXY was up today, crypto was down. Stock markets were down as well. Not really going to get into that. It is the weekend, so obviously we're not going to have trading tomorrow. Taking a look at Bitcoin dominance, we do kind of potentially have this long ascending triangle playing out. We got the touch here, but we could start seeing the beginning phases of that. But this Bitcoin dominance level here at about 42.2% seems to be some tough resistance. We kind of hit that today. We wicked above it, but we're kind of staying along this trend line right here. And here seems to be some tough resistance for Bitcoin. Nobody's believing in altcoins right now. Everyone wants to put their money in Bitcoin. They trust Bitcoin, so that's why Bitcoin dominance has been pumping, obviously, the last couple of days, the last week or so. But we are a little oversold here on the RSI on the daily for Bitcoin dominance. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a little downtrend with this trend line being a resistance for Bitcoin within the next couple of days. Speaking of Bitcoin price, we are looking at about $16,686. We were in this kind of like this upward trend. We did break below that massively here on the daily, but again, we still have this giant falling wedge that we've been in for a while. We still are well above this resistance or the support line. So this is 15,800. So I mean, I could see this as being a support for Bitcoin if Bitcoin were to continue to drop, extending this out right now here. So I mean, 15,005. I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin did kind of like dump a little bit more below this Ichimoku cloud here. Looking at the RSI, we are a little oversold a little bit here. I mean, kind of almost a neutral territory and whatnot. MACD looks like we are heading to the neutral area here on the histogram. So, I mean, at least on the daily, I don't know. We probably could see a little bit more to the downside. Just got to keep an eye on that DXY like I just previously has mentioned. 4-hour chart, we are far away from the Ichimoku cloud. Way oversold. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we did see a little bit of recovery for Bitcoin on the weekend. But again, there's always low volume. We're heading to the holidays, so might not see much trading for Bitcoin. All right, going into more Bitcoin charts and analysis. Some of the things that I found here from Income Sharks. We had the largest Bitcoin sell-off candle in Coinbase's history. Hard to think that this doesn't hold up as the local bottom. Pretty interesting here. And then there's also this comment reply to this tweet. This guy says that the Bitcoin volume has passed the threshold recently. It triggers a bit bottoming signal, which worked very well in the last few years. This is a very pretty decent chart here, in my opinion, but you can see the volume threshold for the bottoming signal here. We saw it here. This kind of was an uptrend. At least this is what he's predicting. But if you go back into history, you can see the summer of 2021 when we had that huge spike in volume that kind of signified that we were way, over, I don't want to say overbought, but a lot of people were selling, obviously. And then we saw that kind of like everyone's selling. Long story short, everyone sold here, massive volume increase, a lot of selling, a lot of people selling. Then boom, we had 850% increase, massive selling, 120%, massive selling, 130%, massive selling, potential uptrend. All right, this other chart that is from Trader Tardigrade is that the Heiken Ashi chart shows 12 consecutive monthly candles forming the whole bear market. Following this, Bitcoin moves upside massively. So when you're taking a look at the monthly chart, you can see what we've had between 10 to 12 massive monthly red candles. Whenever we've had that, we've had kind of an uptrend. So you can take a look back here. Once we had the 2018 or early 2018, end of 2017 bull run, we had that little bear market back into the early 2019. We had all that consecutive 12 red monthly candles. And we had the green uptrend, small, mini bear trend, boom, into the bull run in 2021. We've just experienced that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're on the 13th monthly red candle for Bitcoin. What's next? Possible uptrend now. Just look at the data, guys. Look at the data. History tends to repeat itself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Even going back to the end of 2014 and then 2015, we had those 12 monthly candles that are red, uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, downtrend. So again, keep an eye on that one. Next tweet, we have TA analyst. You can take this guy with a grain of salt. He's always been massively bullish, but he does have some good data that I've been following. And he just recently have posted this one just a couple days ago, but he said a Bitcoin bull run starts following an 80% correction. Bull runs occur every 1,315 days. So this guy's mainly looking at technical analysis and whatnot, but again, everyone always says this time is different. We have more macroeconomics, geopolitical things that Bitcoin has just recently gone through that it hasn't in its last 10, 12, whatever years of existence. But this is kind of just looking at the data. 1,350 days. basically there's an 80% correction. So we've had that 80% correction currently in cycle 4. That's where we're at. Massive uptrend, predicting 350K Bitcoin in this cycle 5. Even going all the way back to cycle 2, you could see back in 2012, 1,315 days, 80% correction, boom, massive uptrend. 1,315 days, 80% uptrend, or following an 80% downtrend or whatever. Bull runs occur every 1,350 days. So kind of just look at this, kind of interesting to think about. And the next one that we have looks a lot similar, but he said a Bitcoin bull run begins. Bull runs occur every 1,350 days. The next one will be about 1,500%. So obviously, the longer we go, the more mass adoption that we get, the less kind of like returns that we're going to get. But you guys can see 1,350 days from the very beginning, 30,000% increase of what Bitcoin had. So if you were an early adopter, obviously you benefited from holding on to Bitcoin. But then 1,350 days later, 50,000%, still absolutely insane from 2012 to 2015. Then from 2015 to just the beginning of 2019, 1,350 days, 10,000%. From 2019 into just kind of like where we're at now is what he's saying. It's been a 2,000% increase from the bottom of the bear market back in 2018 up until the top of middle of November of 2021. We had that downtrend, and then now he's saying potentially around now, or we've bottomed out, we're beginning this new bull run where we're going to see a 1,500% increase in Bitcoin, and who knows? But I thought this was a pretty good chart and data analysis from this dude, TA analyst. So that's going to do it for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thought it would be a lot shorter, not like 20-30 minutes like usual, but I'm hitting at about 17 minutes right now. Again, guys, go give me a follow on TikTok if you want. I've been going live on there the last couple of days, just talking about whatever life, crypto, and whatnot. Also, go give me a follow on Twitter at @crypto_airborne, where I am the most active and where I do post the most stuff on all of my social media. And that's going to do it for me, guys. Figured I'd do a quick update video for you guys. And it's coming on to the holidays here, so I might not be uploading as much. But I'm looking forward to going back to a normal schedule here at the beginning of the new year, or actually get a couple days off here. I'm in the logistics world. But, what do you guys think? What's going on? Have we bottomed out? Do you guys think we've bottomed out? Like, how much worse can it possibly get right now? I mean, if Binance goes, I hope they don't go, because that's going to take a massive hit on the crypto space. But everyone's talking about it. Mainstream media is talking about it. Crypto's dead. But we've seen this in the past bull or bear markets. This is just kind of history repeating itself. But ultimately, I think the future of blockchain and crypto is here to stay. This is kind of like the mid-1990s internet adoption where, it's not going to happen. What's the internet? Just kind of just the same type of thing with Web 2 getting early adopted, and then now we're into the Web 3 blockchain, crypto space, and secure technology, all that type of stuff. I think this is going to be the future, and I'm not going to beat a dead horse, but I think it's here to stay. But, let me know what you guys think below. That's going to do it for me. Have a great rest of your night, morning, wherever you guys are at in the world, and stay safe out there. Crypto Airborne, out.